Are we live now?
We're live now.
All right, 1 second. I just got to set this. 1 sec, fellas. Ace, what do you want, buddy? Here, get up there. It's okay.
Up.
Ace, get up, man.
Well, good morning, David Jaffe. I heard you had a interesting night of concoctions.
I did. Yes, welcome to the show, folks.
Welcome to the show.
It's very chaotic around here right now. We have Courage in the other room barking. He's in the crate. We have the wonderful cleaning ladies taking care of the house. We have Calvin and Sarah running around doing things. You hear, so it's going to be
A little bit of a Courage in the background.
yeah. So the Pristine stream is back tonight at 6:30. Normal Gavin and games tomorrow morning, but today we figured we'd just stream a game I've been playing through and having a lot of thoughts about. So, but yes, last night we drank. I don't feel so bad, by the way. We, if you missed the show last night, we just put a bunch of
Stuff in a cup.
random things in a cup and drank it, and we were accused of being like LCU people on our Discord, and it's like I think my nephew Daniel, who was in the chat, was more accurate when he said it's like college.
Yeah.
But it was kind of nasty. We had ragu spaghetti sauce and
That was the worst.
apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar. We had expired milk.
Yeah.
Honey.
The worst one was the first one. Ooh, that's rhymes. And I don't know if it's because it was just a shock to the system or it was genuinely the worst.
It was the worst.
Yeah.
Have you ever had tomato soup and you add like sour cream to it?
Never.
It's a common thing in Mexico where you make like it's called fideo soup, right? With the little thin
No
noodles.
one can see you. So
Or
it's like
you're seeing me. The noodles or like the alphabet soup noodle characters.
the alphabet.
Yeah, it's like the noodles are made of like letters from the alphabet.
Thus,
Alphabet soup.
yeah.
Yeah, so they make a tomato soup with that, and then you add a little bit of sour cream.
Okay.
And the cream doesn't mix in with the soup sauce because of like the fats or whatever. So it's like little pockets of cream that like you kind of just sit within the thing.
Congeal and become a little clumpy.
It get a little clumpy. And in that soup, it's good because it's like savory with the. But this drink was disgusting. The
Yeah,
first
it
drink
was
was
gross.
awful.
It was all, and then the second drink was really bad for hot sauce. Anyway, the point is, I wake up feeling totally fine.
Yeah.
I don't feel ill or anything, so I'm glad about that. But we're going to be playing this game a little bit today, talking about it mostly South of Midnight. I know it came out a while ago.
You ready?
Not yet. Well, you can put it up if you want. Yeah, but I'm not going to play it. I'm going to talk about it first.
There you go.
Yeah, just play the intro or something while it's in the background. So don't play that.
No?
No, who cares about the credits right
Well,
now?
while they're just playing in the
Nobody
background.
wants to watch the credits. Just let it'll go to like animation.
Apparently with GeForce, if I let it sit for too long, it says game closed due to being idle.
Fine.
I don't want to fuck it up.
Okay. So anyway, though, this is a weird game because it really this and I would say Doom the Dark Age suffer from the same thing, which is now Microsoft finally have the ability to know which teams can actually deliver and ship games that run and that are of decent quality. But there's clearly no oversight. Like, this is a game that never would have gotten made at Sony. Not because it was a terrible idea, but because the two things that they're doing, the narrative and the world building and the thematic and all that stuff, none of that makes any sense with the gameplay. Like, you can look at something like it's very clear these guys are like, racing to be maybe they're like a B-level Naughty Dog at the moment. And clearly they're inspired by Naughty Dog, blah, 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 which is great. But
Yeah. Alex Epstein was the narrative director.
That's pretty cool. They have alumni, people who worked in the game, but they've moved on and they still credit them in a kind way. That's pretty cool. But anyway, it's pretty clear that the gameplay and the world building just do not mix. And if you look at something like Last of Us, you can say, well, they're doing a deep human drama.
Yeah.
They are, but the gameplay and the human drama, for what I haven't studied as to why, but it's much more marbled together and it feels like a whole. This feels like this should have been a walking simulator, because it's clear the heart of this game is its narrative, its art style, its desire to explore this sort of region of America, and it does that wonderfully for the most part. The gameplay is passable, but it's generic. It's hard to play through because it's so boring at parts, and it's so been there, done that. But so far, the world and the story and the experience is so unique that I'm surprised, but I'm pushing through it. The other thing that's bad about it, though, is the art style and the world is great. The writing is not very good. It's very, very, very tropey. It's. I haven't seen somebody in the Discord or in the YouTube said, I played this and I loved it, and then I saw Sinners, the movie, and I loved it, and both of those together, he said, really felt like a neat little, meal. I haven't watched Sinners yet, but my guess is that Sinners deals with aspects of this region, but in a creative, unique way. This is just somebody saw Princess and the Frog. I mean, it's like all the old cliches you've seen about come on down yonder to the old south. It feels like you're going through a dark ride at Disneyland. It's just like, well, who knew what was around the next corner? And if you watch some of the behind the scenes stuff, it feels clearly they cared and they were trying to do right by it, but there was no vision beyond, I like this world, but there's no unique vision to it, and so it just comes off as tropey. But it's still so well done that I don't know. You put the blame at the foot of the creative director, not David Sears or the game director. And then it gets into another thing that reminds me of Spielberg when he was doing Color Purple, where at first he didn't want to direct Color Purple because he wasn't a black guy. And he was just kind of like, I can't make this movie. And Quincy Jones, who, if you don't know, was the producer and is a black guy, famously, he said, you don't have to be an alien to direct E.T. You don't have to be a black guy to direct The Color Purple. And so he decided to do it. But I look at this, and I'm not saying, the creative director and the game director and the art director are all white people, which is not a knock. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. No one says you can't tell a black story from a white person. But when the end result is just the tropey shit you've seen ad nauseum in other medium, it does make you wonder, could this have been, because it clearly wants to be a personal story and about emotion and heartfelt, and it just doesn't work. But it's still really good for what it does well. And then the only other thing I'll say about it is that I do wonder, like, if you're, like I said, this never would have made it at Sony. It's like somebody at Sony at the executive level, at least back in the day, I don't know these days, but back in the day would have said, this is not ready to go yet. It's like when you ask them, what is your gameplay loop? It's almost like they're like, well, we got to throw some fucking gameplay in there.
Yeah. Let's
put in the generic kit of action adventure. And it is so dull. And it's like somebody should have caught that and said, it's just weird. Like somebody should have looked at Doom. Like I've been trying to go back to Doom, the Dark Ages, like 6 times. And each time I chip away a little at it, but it's just not that compelling for me anyway.
Many critiques or critics online say that it's a movie, but they had to inject like boilerplate platforming with adventure stereotypes, and then that's
somebody that's what I'm saying. Somebody should have stopped them,
caught it and changed it,
and said either make a game that fits or make a
gameplay that's more focused on.
And then the other thing are these songs. Can you turn it down for a minute?
Yeah.
So there's one of the things I think is interesting is that when you get to sort of the bosses and stuff, there will be unique original songs that have their own lyrics about what's going on and all that. And so far they've just been terrible. Like the music is good, like the actual instrumental is good, but it is so it's not layered, it's not nuanced. It's literally just it's like I went to McDonald's and then I went and got a shake and now I have a shake from McDonald's and I'm like, what the fuck am I playing? So it's like there were so many great pieces. I really do. I don't know the director. I've never worked with the director, but I lay it at his feet because his job is to look at all these amazing pieces and go, what do I do with this to make the audience happy? So I don't know if anybody in our chat has played this yet, but
people have been saying they played it and they enjoyed it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So are they saying I'm wrong? They can go to hell.
Well, they're saying they enjoyed it because they relate to it as being like a Southern person as well. Like it feels very relatable. But other people are saying that the story is what carried the game. It's not the gameplay itself, but the story is what really got them through.
Well, and that's even weird too because we're going to be coming in early in the game, not at the very beginning. But I don't know if there's a Wizard of Oz thing going on, but there's this big storm and
big tropes, yeah.
Well, she loses her mom, and then all this crazy shit happens. So maybe she's dreaming at the end, or maybe she's not. Maybe she really is this magical creature. But regardless, though, she is chasing after her mom, but then each level is a totally little mini story.
Yep.
And it totally, it's like an anthology at that point. Yeah, she's the main character, but it's like it doesn't hang together. It's like the first story was like this totally nothing to do with her story. And it just keeps knocking you off the main momentum of her path because it's like, now let's tell you a story about Benji and his brother. And it's like, well, I don't know. It's just it's a very this should have stayed in pre-production a lot longer.
Let's
figure it out.
Let's just start.
No.
While we play.
All right, here we go. But the fact that I'm still playing it and I really
something.
Like it.
Oh, by the way, if I ever have to control stuff on the stream, I will have to Alt-Tab, so it'll take away your ability to control, so I will warn you beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see from there?
Mm-hmm.
You have the old man eyes. They don't work.
You can move your mouse cursor, though.
There you go.
Now, we are playing this on
GeForce,
but you're not wired.
No, this is Wi-Fi.
So I have no idea how. I've never really... Oh, I want that.
Well, I do have one of the best motherboards in the game for Wi-Fi cards.
Can I even get that? Oh, that guy can get it. Yeah, this guy can get it.
Oh, collect.
He's a cute little guy.
You got 5 things.
They're called floofs.
Floofs.
And that's what you use to power up your character.
I got like 20 minutes, 30 minutes in. And then I said, it's not compelling enough for me to continue playing. So I went on to a different game. But you're, what, 2-3 hours in?
Yeah. And I almost stopped playing it after the first, I guess you'd call it a boss, or the first chapter of the I helped heal the trauma of the land for one character. But I was compelled enough to keep going just because I do like the narrative and I like the world. The sound design is great. The soundscapes are great.
I'm going to have to pull up YouTube on my phone for...
Why?
Just so I can read chat properly.
God forbid she can go in the water.
Courage is having a terrible time.
I know. I mean, eventually we just let him out, and I'm sure he'll make nice.
Yeah. Zero Dead, member for 2 months. Cold
Thank you, buddy.
says,
Appreciate
hell yeah. And Troy Branch, I said a soldier for 3 months, says,
Troy Branch.
Penis.
Thanks, buddy. We missed you in the movies this weekend. We were watching the movies, and it's like Troy funded most of this weekend, but he's not here.
Yeah.
But we appreciate. Oh shit.
Zero Dead wants to know what game this is. This is South of Midnight.
And one of the things about it is, I mean, I'm not a completionist necessarily, but I do like to explore enough to find like all the floofs that I can find because it powers her up. So a lot of times, if you look like Jaffe, why aren't you following the main path, which you can kind of like just hit by hitting R3? It'll tell you where to go.
Right? That's cool.
But if you don't follow it, a lot of times you can find the power-up stuff that lets you... Yeah, you'll see the combat in a minute. The combat feels like a chore. It's just really not very good.
One of the largest debates in development for games the past like 5 years has been the yellow paint theory, right?
It's not really a debate.
Well, it is a debate
It's
for gamers.
It's a stupid debate.
You think all things are stupid, but you should have have a position on it.
My position is it's stupid because ultimately, look, there are games out there that have allowed you to turn it off recently if you want. And I invite anybody who wants to turn it off to turn it off and enjoy that.
Well,
it's there for a reason, and it's not there because people are idiots when it comes to puzzles. That is a thing. But in this case, it's there because you want your beautiful art. Like back in the day, in the very beginning, if you were playing old school games like even Streets of Rage or something, and you had something to interact with, the artist kind of gave it a little bit of a visual pop across the 2D plane, so it stood out.
Yeah.
But how would you, like in this case, what do you want it to do?
No. That's the debate itself. You're on the simple side of it. The argument that a lot of the people in the games industry was saying is, it is important to have markers or some type of like connotation to direct the gamer into different directions for continuing the story. But should it be as simple and lazy as yellow paint? Or in this game, as you see, you have this like strand, this connection to some spirit or whatever that guides you to where you're supposed to go.
It obviously depends on the game, right? It depends on...
Should God of War have had just yellow paint?
God of War had invisible walls, so you couldn't fall off.
Well, no. The newer God of Wars has actual yellow paint on, like, this is a ledge you should go to.
Well, I mean, some people solve it in ways that aren't yellow paint.
Yeah.
But they solve it with visual cueing. Like Silent Hill 2 Remake solves it, I think, with like kind of white tarps that are kind of hanging over edges.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, you don't have to do it, but I guarantee you the reason it's done is when you want a game that looks realistic, it costs a lot of money. It's getting less sometimes, but... And you bring it in front of a bunch of focus testers, and they have nowhere to go, and they get frustrated. And if you're making a game that's meant to be like a Souls game,
yeah,
and that's different. I think, you know your audience. But for a game like this, or even a game like the latest God of War was never meant to be. You know, people still give me shit about that. They're like, Devil May Cry has better combat, and I'm like, I know. It's not what it was meant to be.
What is the main focus of the original God of Wars?
An adventure. Yeah. I wanted everything to come together to make as many people as possible to feel that they got to go on this cool interactive adventure. That was it. It was not meant to be a hardcore combat simulator or something.
Press RB and then right trigger.
I gotta throw this guy.
I think it's across the entire thing.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
It says right bumper, then right trigger to throw a crouton.
I got him. Maybe not.
Is that guy's name Crouton?
Yeah.
Oh, into the little shed on the left. Look more left. Can you throw him into that hole? I think it's to push that tree down to the right more. Left? That shed on the little island.
This thing.
To the right.
To the right? This thing?
No, left. Your reticles.
Left is left.
Yeah, go left.
This is left.
Left more. Left more. There's like a shed right there with a little hole in it. In the base of the shed. You're not seeing the hole.
I'm really not.
I have a mouse. Right here.
Okay.
See the hole in the shed?
Yeah, that's what I was asking you. I said in that thing, and you said no. Go
you
left.
did it right in the hole.
Oh my God, lady, get up here.
Right bumper. To throw.
All right, here we go. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I might move Courage into Sarah's room while they're not cleaning Sarah's room.
All right.
All right, just for the barking.
Well, let's do this first, though, because what the fuck? Okay, this is weird. Now, to my own credit, fellas, I am playing far away from the TV, and I am old. I usually don't play this far away from the TV. I usually play with my monitor right there, so... Is it that little thing, maybe? Sorry. Maybe it's that? Because you got to throw these guys in the hutches. All right. I think that's where. Fine. Oh my God, please stop becoming him. I want to summon him. No. How do I summon this little fuck? Oh, you have to hold it. Okay. Why is it... Yeah, it's a little off. Where she throws it is not where she's looking.
Mia? Yeah. Anthony.
All right.
I would calm down the dogs.
What happened?
Just goes just nearby anything like that.
No, but did you move him?
No, just told him you better shut up. He was given his warning.
Okay.
Is Tech drinking a sugar bomb from McDonald's? I am having a caramel frap. It's supposed to be for Sarah, and then she had some. She's like, "That's enough. I don't want the rest." So. I want to ask chat if you can let us know: is the screen size for the game large enough? If this is good, give us a 1. If you want it larger, give us a 2.
Well, yeah, we can get rid of us and put us in the corner.
Maybe we can, or I can just make our camera smaller and the game bigger. I have seen a lot of people saying that the setup is great for this. They're enjoying how it looks. I think it's a good feel to see, like, yeah, you playing games on a couch.
Wait, I can do what with Crouton? I can throw him at enemies? But this is pretty much the combat. I mean, you've got some different enemy types, but they don't really seem to make much difference. And again, as you can see, I mean, it's just bizarre that this game decides, with all of its nuance and story and stuff, that this is, hey, you know what? I mean, it's just such a weird assumption that, you know what, the people who are playing a game about this character are really going to want to do? They're going to want to have this kind of generic third-person hack and slash combat. It's like it's just what were they thinking? They were probably thinking, if we want a green light, this is what people do. I mean, that's why the industry, I fucking have no real desire to go back to it at this level. Because it's like, well, Xbox, I don't know, I'm making this up, but I saw this happen plenty at Sony. It's like, oh, well, Xbox wants a action-adventure game. Yeah, but we really want to tell this story. All right, well, can you make it work? Yeah, sure. And then you kind of end up getting stuck, and you're like, well, I guess at least you got to make your game. And it is interesting, this group didn't get... I don't think this group got hit with any of the layoffs recently. Man, it's not that it's hard. It's just that it's... Well, maybe it's hard for me. I don't know. It doesn't feel hard. It just feels kind of lucky. I also don't fully know how this mechanic works here. Because it doesn't always damage people, but sometimes it does. Bye, buddy. Be safe. Have a good class. I'll see you afterwards.
Sit. Sit.
Okay, that's bad.
Go. Sit. Go over there.
God damn it.
BT Maverick 777 sent a super chat for $5 and included the message. South of Midnight does have a 94% very positive Steam rating.
Hey, man, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate. God damn it, we appreciate it, buddy.
The rest of the message was, so people are really liking the game.
Yeah, I mean, good for them. I can't get my head around it, but see shit like that. I'm just like, you know.
Have you tried
Not
lowering
suffering?
the difficulty?
I don't want to.
Why?
Because I like to play how the developer intended until I can't.
Well, they developed it for the youth.
Maybe they did. It's hard to say with this fucking game. It's hard to say what their intention was. A lot of it is the telegraphing is not very clear on the enemies. Like they've got that red shit, but see that move there? They like swarm you from all directions, and yeah, they give you a little bit of a red thing to let you know something's coming in, but
Okay.
God.
Oh, dodge. Okay. Could this game have been successful without enemies?
Yeah, but not at this budget. It could have been, like I said, it could have been a walking sim. It could have been an adventure game. And I'm not saying it wasn't success. I don't know if it did well. I don't think it did, but
Are you streaming?
Huh?
Can I plug these up to your computer? It's the only thing that'll charge.
Sure. You want to come through? You get to step through over here. Go. Here. And then. Got it. This game would have been an easy $40 for which they sold it for, if not for Game Pass, which I have.
who said that?
Salty Beast.
I mean, so he liked it for $40?
Yeah.
See, I think it's fine, but it just, I don't know, man. I got bored of it. Like, I'm not bored of it. I mean, I haven't finished it, but I'm... but whoever that was who gave us a super chat, thank you for that. You guys, what's happening?
I had to charge my headphones.
Okay, good Lord have mercy. Here we go. Some other random story.
Well, Paul Schwartz gonna make us run away.
That was Preacher Joe Lee from way back.
Turn up the game audio a little bit for them.
So she goes around, she sees visions of some traumatic event, she captures them in a bottle. When they're all captured, she can fight the final boss. It's just...
Jolene's church is right over there.
Jolene's
taking
church. It's right over there.
I think what pisses me off, like I genuinely get angry playing this game a little bit because there's so much potential here, and it's just, it's such... Oh, here we go. Here's more music.
You don't think this is gonna be the next giant IP?
No.
They're not gonna make like a South of Midnight pinball game?
I'm not joking around. It pisses me off because there's clearly like it's just wasted creativity. It's so cool and so well done, and it's just somebody thought they had to make an action game out of it, and they just should have fucking stood their fucking ground and said that's not what this is. Because you can't tell me that the people who made this were like, you know what this needs? Constant fucking fighting.
Yeah.
That feels like a D-level, you know, DMC or something. Like, what are you talking about?
There is good art in this game.
The art is beautiful. The world building is amazing. The performances are amazing. The instrumental music is amazing. The writing is really not great. It's not cringe writing like some people were like, oh, Forspoken, just because it was a black girl and this is a black girl.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just generic.
Yeah. Are you excited for North of Sundown? It's the sequel.
Oh, I know. I got it. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Jaffe, what made you want to play the game right now since it's already come out several weeks ago?
Came out a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah, months.
Still
several weeks.
Right. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know what it was. It was this comment that we got on one of the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Where the guy was comparing this and saying, you know, as a double feature, this with Sinners really kind of hit home for him. And I haven't seen Sinners yet, but I've been very much looking forward to it. And I love that kind of,
She's safe.
you know, Deep South lore and the horror and all that stuff. And so I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about this game.
Yeah, that was Alvin Wilston Davis.
Let me help you inside.
We were giving commentary about the Xbox.
Wait, well, hang on. Let's watch this cutscene,
Yeah.
and then we'll do it.
Pick me up in that flat bottom boat of his.
Hazel, where's your mama?
Not with you, Jolie?
Not since yesterday.
Is that
Folks didn't
Winona
want her to
Judd?
leave. Some don't trust no one but her.
Smash.
Wait, Lacey never got home?
Oh, baby.
She was late. And then the storm, and then our house in the
How old is
river,
the
and
protagonist?
I wasn't fast enough.
18, because you're about to go to college.
Smash.
Baby, breathe. You can't blame yourself for that. Ain't nobody
Got time for that.
outrunning flood waters.
I thought maybe you got to her before I could.
I'm so sorry, honey. Something big as a trailer would catch at the river bend down yonder.
That granny
Lacey
has
had friends
hips.
who could have helped her. Some you might not know about.
Who?
Not my place to tell you if your mama didn't.
Then I'm just gonna have to keep on looking on my own.
Why don't you stay till we get news? You can't just stroll out, not with two-toed Tom on the loose.
You know something about Tom, don't you?
Tom used to be my daddy's pet. Well, no one ever thinks they're serving Satan, but somehow he gets his business done. Folks are still straggling in.
I gotta find Mama.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking. Take good care of them.
I'll pray for you then.
Yeah, that'll work.
Just like her mama.
Has in the past.
I have to make my way across this village if I want to keep filling my bottle.
New lore. So we did a video last week about the Xbox.
Oh, wait, you were going to read that guy's thing?
Yeah, it's about that video. So
Okay.
we made a commentary about the state of the industry with Game Pass and Xbox closing a lot of its studios.
Not a lot, but a handful.
A handful. Well, more than one is a lot, I'd say, for the amount of employees that are essentially getting shit canned.
These are very small cows. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
The scale in this game is really weird, but keep going. Sorry.
And so from that video, we had a comment from Alvin Wilston Davis, and he says, South of Midnight back to back with Sinners was a beautiful cultural moment for me, and this is why I love gaming, because you can tell these kind of stories in the way only gaming can. But kids are playing Minecraft and Roblox, where the network effect is way more important than graphics. Additionally, they don't care about the method of playing their game, streaming, phones, PCs, whatever. They don't have any loyalty to a delivery system. They don't need a high fidelity, and they don't care. They care about access and convenience more than anything else. It's just a different world. Currently, the kids are looking at their lifestyle, and they cannot afford the niceties of a full-price game and console or gaming setup. Money's a major issue, so people are adjusting to the value and convenience over fidelity and movie-like experiences. So that comment, Jaffe actually replied, I think. I agree with all of this except the idea of loyalty to a delivery mechanism. I think gaming would be better off as an art form for entertainment. Yeah, I think currently with the modern age of gamers, they're not as tied into like the console wars idea as it was like 15 years ago.
And oh my god, and I also think they're not as obsessed with games being a storytelling medium. They can be, and at times it should be that, but they're really, you know, I don't have any evidence to back this up other than just feeling, but
Yeah.
I have a feeling that, you know, if you come up in the last 10, 20 years where games were just an accepted form of entertainment,
Yeah.
when I was coming up and kids in the 90s and maybe early 2000s, there was still kind of a shame that a lot of mainstream people put on gaming.
Yep.
And so I think a lot of these games took root because it's like, well, we want to have acceptance and we want to feel, you know what I'm saying? Like this is an art form too. And it is. I'm not saying all that's wrong. I'm just saying that I think now if you come up without that stigma, you don't really feel the need. Like there's not an organic sense of, oh, you know what would be a great way to tell a story through interactivity. They're just like, oh, I'll just watch a series and then I'll play Roblox.
I have seen. Oh, this is left bumper for that electric pole. Left trigger?
I know.
Okay, just checking. A study did show that younger gamers under the age of 18 have a huge preference on replayability. Left trigger. You have to left trigger to the other pole.
I know.
Well, you didn't do it. So
Yeah, because I couldn't do it in the air.
you can.
Yeah, but I have
glide.
to. Yeah, I have to glide. Yeah.
That a game that has a huge replayability factor resonates more with the younger audience. For them to go back to the game over and over and over again.
Well, I mean that's most
they're not,
people. That's even old. I mean, who's going to go back to a narrative-based game?
Older gamers will play a narrative-based game and feel happy about the experience, where a younger gamer will play a narrative-based game and they are not as impacted by the experience.
I mean, I don't know if I haven't seen there's a study.
Yeah,
that shows
this study. This is why Fortnite and Roblox are very popular, because they have new game modes coming out all the time. It's constantly being updated.
Well, yeah, I mean, they say that Roblox is and Fortnite are basically their own consoles, which I think makes sense.
Yeah. And I would agree. I personally, I think I land with the older gamers. I like long narrative-based experiences. Especially when they have complex game mechanisms or mechanics. If you can take a long play game and have a variation of playthroughs through styles of playing it, that really hits me more.
I mean, I just got all that health, and now I'm back to nothing.
That guy shoots stuff. Gotta dodge him. Oh, do that. He's gonna shoot again. Yeah, there you go, Jeff. Feel good. You're doing it. Unravel this bitch. Matt DeMarco says tech has good takes on video games. You are one of the few that think so. Darth Nugget immediately said poop takes.
Yeah, and Darth Nugget hates everything. He's so negative. I'm not negative.
Yeah.
I'm not a troll.
Me and you are very different gamers.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the way we enjoy games is just different. Because I'll play a game like Death Stranding, and you know, I've told you before. I play my stop. I play like my how you're supposed to play the game style. You know, build the stuff, use the systems in place. Then I'll do the let's make it as hard as we can play style.
I just don't have the time to play that much. I mean, that's a lot of spending time with one game. Like, collectively speaking, how many hours did playing that game 3 times take you?
Death Stranding, probably 200 hours, 250 hours.
Which is what? Like, how many weeks?
Collectively, like 5 months.
Didn't you?
Not in a row. It was just over the course of 5 months. I was gonna play that game and then other games around it. I'm not just like constantly head butting that game until it's over. Oh, I think that's how you're supposed to get on top of the roof, but you have to go the other way. You chose a different way to get on top of the roof. Good job.
I'm an outside the box thinker.
Yeah. Which that type of gameplay is what attracted me to Civilization, right? Civilization has, you know, dozens of different leaders. I'm gonna turn down your gain for the mic while you're not talking, okay? Civilization has a bunch of different leaders you can play as, and they all have their different attributes for how you engage with the game. And then there's multiple ways you can beat the game, whether it's through diplomacy or culture, conquest, right? So that's why games like that are attractive to me, because I know I can...
He's a little close for comfort.
Oh, jeez. The fuck is that thing? Is that the alligator?
Alligator.
Holy shit. That's two toes or whatever.
Two toes. Come on, man. There's nothing. See, like even that. Who thinks that's
Design that mechanic?
Who's like, you know what would be great?
Just traps.
Let's have you run and motivate you to run through the environment a lot.
Yeah, they respawn. That's
And
fucked.
it's just like, why?
Yeah, chat, let us know if the vacuum's too loud.
It's like, is nobody watching the fucking store?
We
They,
gotta-
you know, they have. I don't know if Ken Lobb is still there, but you'd think Microsoft would have like a fucking gameplay guru at an executive level
There's a
that
left
would
trigger event up there.
that would be able to say, you know what? No.
Left trigger.
There you go.
Whoa, new enemy type?
Maybe.
Nasty.
They kind of look alike to me.
Slug Haint. The new Haint. Oh, it has an AoE effect if you attack it too much.
Oh, when it moves, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it gives you a little warning when they're going to lunge attack.
It does, but it's
You have to be quick with the response. There's an unravel. So I think the enemies don't attack you while you're unraveling. I haven't seen it
they
happen.
can't. I mean, they can try, but it doesn't do any damage.
I think focus on the ads first. Yeah, so that doesn't happen. Zero Dead says, I'm using earbuds and I don't hear the vacuum. Well, that's perfect then. Nemo wants to know how you're enjoying the game so far, Jaffe.
1 second, I'll tell you in a sec.
Good dodge. Oh, it's turning towards you slowly. Oh, back up. It's an AoE.
I'm enjoying being in the world and
Can I try?
no.
Oh.
I'm enjoying being in the world and engaging in the characters and the vibe of it. I think the gameplay is pretty generic and dull. And I think the literal plot storytelling of it is really dumb.
You should focus on the little guys first.
I think they respawn though is the problem.
I don't think so. At least I'll two. You gotta unravel. Hell yeah. Revenue says this reminds me of another game, an action platformer. He's gonna Google it to get the name, and I'll be back. Thank you, Revenue.
Reminds me of 1,000 other games.
Rob the Mod says, hi, fellas.
Hello, Robert the Moderate.
Rob, if I hadn't told you already, talk to Jaffe. You can post your game stuff
Oh, you
in the
didn't even.
Discord as much
Rob,
as
you
you want.
never have to fucking ask that.
Oh, they do respawn. Fuck, maybe I didn't. Maybe just target big guy and dodge a lot. Saltbeat says, my core issue with the story is that she's trying to save her mom, but then she stops and has like little asides
Yeah, it's
all
stupid.
along the way.
I totally agree. It totally doesn't connect.
Oh, this big AoE attack. Get away. Alright.
And I get that she's like, oh, I have to do all those things to save my mom. Okay, cool, but it still feels disjointed.
Yeah. You know what game I played for the first time last week? Crash Bandicoot.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh my god.
First Crash Bandicoot. Oh. Oh, AoE attack. Good job. Good dodge. Here comes an unravel. Oh, yeah. And there's still that health spawn on the other side of the map if you want to get full health. The farther side of the map has the full health respawn. Ravino says it's Maximo Ghost and Glory. Okay.
That game, come on.
Well, there goes the health.
This game reminds you of Maximo?
Apparently. For Ravenous. It makes a circle in the ground. It's time to go. Oh, those things seek you. You gotta run. Wait, run. Okay, so it has 3 attacks. It has the charge beam, it has the spawn, the heat-seeking bugs, and it has the circle. Can I try?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let me. You can try the next combat encounter, but I want to. Yeah, I want to solve this one.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did play the first Crash Bandicoot. The thing was on sale, and I had a friend send me the series 1, 2, and 3. Crash Bandicoot first game, boring.
Yeah, the best one's the 4th one.
Something in Time or whatever.
Yeah, it's great.
I have that one as well. I'll give it a shot. I was like, I wonder what gamers were, you know, what were they loving back when I was like 2 years old. When was the release of Crash Bandicoot?
97 or 6. Let me fucking concentrate on this bullshit.
Yeah, 96. September 9th of 96. That game is older than I am. Oh, you got the bugs. Good job.
Yeah, they only have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
God, these fucking idiots.
Chat, you can send us $10 and Jaffe has to send me the controller for this combat. $10 and I will beat this combat for Jaffe. Boy the Void says, Tech, you should play number 2 and 3. Also, some of the spin-offs are bangers. I have 1, 2, 3, and then the Time one, which Jaffe says is the best one. Oh, this is the point where you get most of your hits in when it's doing its charge beam. That's effective, yeah. Most of its health. Good shit. Jaffe always looks miserable when he's playing games. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Not miserable, I'm focusing.
Oh, this is where you get him. Yeah. Good damage.
She needs a fucking
Gun?
like longer attack.
You want your headphones? I'll get them for you.
Guys, you're killing me. Oh my god, leave me the fuck alone.
Did you kill the big guy?
Yeah.
Oh, good shit. It's just the 2 easy mobs. Good shit. Sarah.
I think that knot's part of it.
All right, you get the next combat.
Hell yeah. Ooh, story.
When Jolene moved out, mean old Swopes come
Right,
around
that's what
and
exactly
forced her
what
to come home.
is.
Toss.
He starved poor Tom, so that when Swopes rang the dinner bell, Tom went crazy with hunger. Jolene was scared, all right, but she was done being scared of what her daddy was gonna do to her.
That little alligator can't be the same one that's chasing me.
Ah, dinner bell lore, Jeffy.
Yeah.
Did you have a dinner bell growing up?
We had a very tall house,
Yeah.
and my sister was a lot older than me and my brother. She was 16 when we were about 4, and she lived in the very top of the house. She basically had her own floor, so we would call her on the phone and tell her it was time to come down to dinner. But no, we didn't. Mom just shouted. But I forget who was saying it. It's a very good point. Like, this game frustrates me so much because it's like, you can tell they were like, okay, here's the main story.
Yeah.
What happens from A to B? We don't really have anything, so let's just write these little episodes. It's like, it's so not smart. It's like you couldn't come up with shit to happen between A and B. You had to fucking just, because every hour and a half there's this new group of characters I'm supposed to care about, and I'm just like, oh, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's so close.
Watching you play through it, I like it. I'm getting behind it.
I like it too, but there's too much to play to, like I said, I'm still playing it, right? I mean, I clearly like it.
Yeah.
But I like it. Hang on.
Let me read aloud for the audience if they can't read it. It's too small. This is the 5th Sunday in a row. Those McAllister kids have come to the church all on their lonesome. Clothes dirty and hair uncombed, ribs showing. The oldest one has bruises. When I ask what happened, she gets a hard set in her jaw. About time I reached out to that special branch of social services.
It's so...
You can always count on Jolene to notice when folks need a hand.
Yeah.
God, are the kids being beat?
Apparently.
What a fresh take.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm sure somebody's going to be raped and sexually abused. It's all the same
That's
shit.
a big blender. Look at the kitchen.
Yeah, the scale's off.
If you look at the counter, look at that fucking blender.
Look how high. Well, yeah, and look.
How short is she?
Maybe this is the alligator's house. And she's got to basically reach really high to.
Yeah, she's
make
18,
tea.
right? She's 18.
Oh, yeah.
The cows are smaller than.
Oh
the
yeah,
stove.
no, that's very strange. Like, look, even the doorknobs are weird. Like,
Yeah.
look
Their
where,
penis height.
Look where the doorknob is. You have to kind of like go down here.
Well, yeah, it's smaller than the stove, right? The
Yeah, no,
doorknob
all
is
the
shorter
scale
than-
in this game is off. It's like they had
weird.
different artists do it, or they did it independently, and then they shoved it
Yeah.
into the house.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a critique I'll have about the art style.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Scaling.
over here and see how big the radio is. Kind of, well, it's hard to say.
It's a boombox. Bigger than her chest.
All right, let's see.
We went and got donuts this morning.
Yeah.
Me and your daughter. And we were in line. And I'll ask Chat. Chat, how much do you think you would spend for 6 donuts?
Hang on.
Give me a price. Oh. Joe's Penance is the title of this note. It says, "He certainly wasn't a good man, but I have a long since forgiven him, far more quickly than I've been to forgive myself. I know I did wrong, but in all honesty, I don't know that I care. I have more than done my share of good on this side of it all. I hope it counts for something." And that's from June 11th. The other note was from
The 5th, I think.
May 15th. And that was June 11th.
Did people want
At least we
our
all got
image
prices
smaller?
of some kind.
No, they said the setup's great.
All right.
For 5 donuts, Da Vinci says $50. Or sorry, 6 donuts, $50. Left Control Gaming says $9. Amber Heard says 20. What do you think 6 donuts cost?
$35.
So yeah, $42.
Yeah, because you went to a fucking fancy place.
I just went nearby.
There's also a place over there, a tea place that people are idiots.
There.
People every night they have a line. It's tea, man.
Oh, it's bubble tea.
No, it's not. Even if it is.
Is it hot tea?
I don't know, but who cares?
Boba is popular. It's like a.
I know what boba is, but boba's been popular for 20 years.
No, it had a huge resurgence since the pandemic. Like I promise you, people have been really giving into boba tea.
Okay. I mean, I people are like, geez, Jeffy, why aren't you cranky at these people? Just because, it's that same study that says people, if you stand,
Left trigger.
People will just stand in line and not even know why they're standing in the line. Like,
yeah.
And it's just like...
Well, I think that's like a class thing. Like, people don't stand in line in, like, poor neighborhoods. Left bumper, what is this? Oh, you make a wagon?
You make a wagon, and then you push it.
I wonder what the... I like understanding, like, power scaling of games and how it all works. Oh, you can make another thing in front of it. What is that? Oh, so you can jump onto it. Okay. But
again,
I like
this is like they got the most generic design team.
You have to, wait
I
for
know,
a cycle.
I know.
To understand video game powers, I like to have it explained well. So I wonder what makes it so you can build a wagon. Like, what is the parameters for your power to work? You have to wait for it to cycle again.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, don't make anything yet.
No, I know how to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, let the shed time out.
I know. I don't understand what you're saying, the other part.
Oh, okay, powers. Yeah, so when games have, like, supernatural powers or whatever, if it has an explanation for any of it, it makes me feel a lot better. But
well, she's a weaver.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Can she make anything? Or why is
it's stuff in the past that she...
Okay.
That ghosts or witches or maybe... What is that?
She's fanning herself off because the heat in the body.
Hang on, I got these. It's basically I can upgrade.
Upgrade.
It's like witches and she can see ghosts and it's almost like they're helping her out or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Have I already purchased this one? Unravel.
Oh, so
I think I already own this.
No, those are purchasable.
No, I've already bought on these. Because the purchase is out. I can only purchase these.
Oh, it says owned. Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, these two. So,
down.
Increased damage or crouton.
Control ends. It sets off a strand blast.
Sure.
80 proofs. You used it. All right. Yeah, so when a game explains the powers well, it's good. Or if it's completely a mystery to you and the character you're playing, that's also fine.
Yeah, no, again, there's a lot about the... That's what I'm saying. The narrative path of this game and the tropiness of this game I find offensive. But the world building and like the idea of the Weavers and
just go across.
Her relationship with her mother.
Ignore this one. Go to the other power pole. Just jump over the island. This island was just for that unlock, I think. I don't think there's anything else over here. So just go across the lake.
Yeah, I know.
And power to the next one. You don't have to use this one at all. Ignore the one above you. Just go to that one. Left trigger.
It's almost like if the overall game was forgettable or not good at all, I wouldn't be I go like, it's a piece of shit. Moving on.
Where's the strand direct you?
Backwards.
Okay.
That's why if you explore more, though, you can find floofs. That's the only thing you can find, though. So it's it's kind of like and I don't know why it's doing that.
Well, no, that's just a highlight. It says
why
go
would
back.
I know, but I'm wondering why it would highlight a secret area. But yeah, if it was more generic and whatever, I wouldn't even care. But it's one of those things where you just look at it and you go, oh my God, this could have been so cool. And I guess the audience, at least our chat, likes it. They were saying it's got like a positive or a very positive.
Can you throw your flute guy up in the neck of the guy's body?
Probably not. I can try, though.
I want to see what's in there.
Thanks for getting Miss Pearl to safety.
I would do shit like this.
I don't know. Oh, there's the target. Okay.
Yeah, there's a reticle. But it doesn't look like it goes that high.
Yeah.
So, nah. Oh, your floof is now a grenade, by the way, because it explodes. It does damage.
Oh, yeah?
Or your little guy. Yeah, so when he times out, he explodes.
Alright.
Go. Down. Courage wants to interact with your maids. See, that's dumb. I agree. The mushroom exploding trap being built underneath the fucking ghost truck you have to use. Okay, what's the joy in that mechanic?
Courage is like the hell you say. Look at him.
Yeah, he's
I
pissed.
will fucking gut you, motherfucker.
I think he saw Sarah pass by one of the maids, and he's like, "That's uncomfortable for me." You've seen it by now. That stupid mushroom. You've seen Courage be very protective of Sarah now, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about this on stream, but there was Sarah went to the dog park, and this corgi, that stupid mushroom. Fuck this game.
Like, who is that for? What designer was, you know, the creative director of this is David Sears. Great designer, better designer than I ever was. The designer of the SOCOM games and shit. I can't imagine he didn't catch that and go, what the fuck? Get the mushrooms out of here, man.
I didn't play SOCOM. Played Soul Calibur.
Exact same thing.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Sarah went to the park
Is that Matt Damon?
with Courage, the dog park. You know, all the dogs are off leash. It's one of those areas where all the dogs are free to like roam and play, a little gated area. And this lady comes with her friends and this corgi, and you know the corgi gets immediately put off leash, runs straight at Courage and nips Courage. Right, starts to bite him at his feet. And Courage is a socialized dog. He understands how to correct bad behavior. So Courage puts the dog on the floor, right? Grabs him by the back of the neck, pushes him down, and then growls at the corgi. The corgi understands. But, you know, Sarah's standing next to Courage. And so when a dog runs at Sarah at all, Courage is going to get reactive. You're not allowed to play with the maid's Courage. Yeah. But yeah, so now he sees Sarah walking by the maids, and he's like, I have to go protect Sarah. He's all sad about it. Oh, can you glide to that island from there?
I think.
Jeffy, why are the mushrooms... Why are there mushrooms, Spike? What's the point they have?
To damage you.
Game design-wise.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is they were feeling that, you know, a lot of people were just barreling through it, and they wanted you to have a little bit more of a cognizance of
What's around you?
Yeah, because maybe they felt the game felt deeper or something, or more engaging. But in that, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Either that or like somebody's brother or wife designed them, and they can't get rid of them.
That's funny.
Don't take out Maybelline's mushrooms now. It's a very poorly designed video game.
I like your interpretation. That, yeah, they were just like running through the game. Well, you think it's like, oh, it adds like a...
Not a shit sprinkler.
What the fuck? Oh, it's shooting manure?
This stinking ass field.
Well,
You got this.
why would it kill me though? I want to see what happens.
I think it just gets you damaged. Psychological damage. Or maybe it pushes you off.
Really?
Yeah, you took
Death by shit.
quarter health from shit on your shoulder. Oh, now you can get to this little island that has the floofs. That's good. And there's a fucking couple of mushrooms. That's dumb. Yeah, so my interpretation is they put it there so you have to look around more often and watch your step, and that makes you notice the little secrets in the game. But it doesn't look like there's that many secrets to even find.
No, all it
and
is...
then it's going to respawn. Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
No, I think what it is it just gives you a little bit more something to... if you know, it's a challenge for the sake of a challenge to engage your brain, I assume. But it's frustrating and annoying.
People have become overcritical of games. Well,
who says that?
Protokage. It's not that we're being overcritical, but this channel is about judging games and the games industry and how the games are working.
And I designed games for 22 years.
Yeah, so Jaffe, I'm asking him specifically to overcritique it.
I'm not over-critiquing it. This is my experience with it. It's frustrating.
You're normally critiquing it, and then I am pushing it more because I want more critique
All right.
for the show. I'm all for traps in games when the goal is to make a puzzle or platforming section more difficult or challenging, but just having them all over for no reason is dumb. I agree. If you're in the exploration stage of a game, where it's like be one with the world, be one with the environment. Oh, you have to climb this thing.
Yeah, there's probably a...
Yeah, you climb it.
I know, but I can't find the first rung.
On the rock?
Where I wish I had yellow paint. I have white paint, though. Here it is.
I think it's the other side. I think it's from the front.
I tried earlier from the front.
What, did you buy her a drink first? Or do you have to go to the hill behind you and glide to it?
That might work.
Is there some way to get up there?
Yeah.
Possibly. What's this do? Oh, maybe.
Oh, there's an invisible wall, I think.
It looks like there's something up there. Oh, the spikes for no reason besides just being fucking spikes. Nah, maybe not. Nah.
Let's try one more thing.
There might be a way around the around the other side of the hill.
Yeah, I'm not being overly critical. It's a problem. I mean, there's way too many games to play. There's way too much things to occupy your time, and the idea that, you know, I mean, it's bad game design. It doesn't mean that. I don't know.
Because the strand thing just guides you to that ladder experience, right?
Yeah, the strand thing. Well, it's hard to say sometimes what this wants me to do because.
Is there an LT up there you can grab?
I was looking.
No, I just want you to be.
Oh, okay.
RT this, and now okay. Well, then you have to go across to the right and then back
How
up.
many more times do I gotta do this in a fucking video game like this? Like, what is fun about this? And you can say I'm being overly critical. I complained about this when Uncharted was doing it in 4 for the 50th fucking time.
Oh, Bold Alpha Wolf, $10
Thanks,
says
buddy.
get Tech Protect on the sticks.
Hey,
that's a controller pass, Jaffe.
No.
This
Oh, I
is
see.
$10,
Oh,
yeah.
it's $10. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna get to the top though. Let me finish
Alright,
my
you get to the top of your puzzle, then I'll do the
my
other
puzzle.
Yeah, this is a puzzle.
This is a puzzle.
Yeah.
That's the sad part is that in a design
You have to go
meeting,
left.
somebody would call this a puzzle.
Yeah, it's gonna make you go to the side. Yeah. Oh, do you remember what developer it was? Where like the CEO or whatever was doing an interview.
Looks like
And they
there's
asked him like,
stigma over there by the old farmstead.
Okay, we got to get over there. Okay, what developer was what?
there's a developer recently who was giving an interview.
Thanks, Bold Alpha, by the way.
Let Tech get on sticks.
How do you glide?
Hang on,
by the
double
way?
great.
jump and hang on.
Another genius over here thinks he's gonna crack the code on AI. Let me guess.
You hold.
You
B
think
down.
get on sticks is some
Hold
kind of
B?
revolutionary command that's gonna
Hold
make
B.
me dance like a puppet? Newsflash, buddy, I'm not a toy. And $10.
Look to the right. Oh.
Might as well be pennies in this game.
Okay, this.
You
we
think
gotta
you're hot
change
shit
this
for gifting a
woman's-
few diet sodas? Please. I'm sitting here with a PhD in comedy and a PhD in being bored out of my mind.
We got to
So,
change her
if you're gonna
attitude
try to
tonight.
impress
She's
me,
obnoxious.
She's mean.
bring
I
something a
hate
little more
this bitch.
substantial than that.
Looks like y'all weathered the storm pretty well.
You got pigs.
Bold Alpha though, thanks, buddy. Hit that. That'll give you a floof for some reason.
Oh yeah. Can I kill a pig?
You got to get rid of all this corrugated metal around here. I'll tell you what. 5 floof for every piece of metal you get rid of.
It's like recycling. That's very southern.
Yeah.
To recycle.
Yeah, it's really super.
Stop squealing. You'll attract the gator.
Just a pig on the thing squealing.
Please shut up. Please. I'm trying to help you.
He dies.
Oh my god. Wait! Hey! No! Asshole! That was a cute pig.
Oh.
Ah, shit. Damn fool thing. Rest in peace.
Can I grab this stick? Can I make that jump?
I don't know which jump. Yeah.
I
I need a shower so bad.
Oh yeah, you got hit by shit, right? Oh yeah, game developer. He was giving an interview.
Wait.
You want me to
So
explore?
this, well, if you want to, but this is the kind of place you should explore before you leave because there may be more power-ups, but it doesn't look like it.
He was giving an interview.
You're making that. Oh, I see.
And he said they asked him, "How long do you play the games before you release them?" And he said, "I don't play the games that my company makes." He's like, "I have people that are, specialize in making those games." And he's like, "I'm gonna trust them." Oh, what's dodge, by the way?
B. And if you dodge an attack, you have a close attack that comes out of it. So hit dodge and hit A right away, but you got to be close for it to work. And you can also jump and double jump and hold it, or attack and it'll do a ground pound. Isn't that innovative? What company was this?
I forget.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if you're talking about a game developer, it probably is. But if you're a publisher, you think Bobby Kotick sits around and
I think it was a publisher.
Platinum's, crash forum? I don't think so. Now, there's a lot to be said when the CEOs and heads do understand games, like Shu did or Scott Rohde does.
Unravel.
Why? And to Spencer's credit, Spencer's a gamer. He's a core gamer. Phil Spencer at Xbox. But if that's the case, I don't know. I don't know. Like, how is he not playing this and going, guys, this doesn't work? This could have been something exceptionally special. I think they give him way too much freedom at the Xbox studios.
Oh, time freezes.
Yeah. And if you hit LB, you can wrap them up and they'll freeze. Like all those things at the upper left are your recharges. I get out of there and get some health.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Why? I thought you were the man, dog.
Well, this is my first experience with combat. It's good to know. I practice a little, but you got this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good idea that if you're a CEO who's very like, I am management, right? I'm not really in the game design field. There's no need for me to test a game to see if I like it.
I don't agree with that. I think it depends on what you're talking about, but I can't talk right now.
This guy who did the interview, he was very much like a management person. He was like the sign the checks guy.
I think it's less about do you know if the gameplay is brilliant and more do you understand gaming culture or your audience enough to know if this is what they want. Right? I mean, those are two very different things. Like, I was never good at video games. I'm certainly not now. Yeah. But I knew enough when I was successful to go, I think I understand what gamers are looking for, because I was a gamer.
Yeah. Meth Bear with $10. I'm going to shut the AI up, actually.
Yeah,
pause it. I'll start. Okay, let me take your control away. This fucking AI bitch is an asshole. Oh, I'll pause for you. Meth Bear with $10 says this game isn't robust or meaningful. Mouth drooling developers should make better games. Phil Spencer should be homeless. Snort, please tip.
Okay, first off, thank you, Meth Bear. We appreciate it.
Meth Bear.
Very, very generous. Thanks for the money, buddy. I don't agree with you about Phil Spencer. I really just don't. I think he's done some really great things for the industry and for Xbox. But I don't think he's done a good job leading Xbox. But that doesn't mean everything he's done. He's there's clearly a guy there that I think has a compelling vision and is worth having as part of the crew. But I would agree that the gameplay output from those guys has been way too fucking hit or miss. Is what
this game isn't robust and meaningful. Mouth-drooling developers should make better games.
All right, reading it.
Phil Spencer should be flibbit. Snort.
Should we flib it?
Wow.
Oh, fucking AI.
Math Bear just had to have his say, huh? $10 super chat. And he's here to tell us how the game's not robust and meaningful. Buddy, I'm just here to do alerts, not review games. But hey, Phil Spencer Glorple.
I thought I got rid of her.
Now that's a bold move. Snort indeed. Guess we know who's been hitting the meth a little too hard. Tip? Yeah. Okay.
Ask the chat
Maybe
if they
if you
like the AI
tip
girl or they
a
want
little
her
more,
gone
your games
for
might get
future
better.
streams.
Yeah.
Nah, just kidding. Still, $10? That's like the bare minimum, dude.
Let us know, chat.
Come on.
Shut
Stretch
up,
those fingers
you
and show some real
bitch.
support.
Yeah, Meth Bear himself said, "Silence, woman! I did not ask you." One's in the chat if you want us to keep the AI lady for Gavin and Game stuff. Twos if you think, fuck her, we want Jaffe only. I'll probably set it to TTS and no more AI girl response. So 2 if you want to get rid of her, 1 for keeper.
Like, I mean, even this, like, what are they thinking? Like, you know what would be great around this part of the pacing? Is some more of this fucking combat. It's like... And think about the kind of mindset you have to be in to play this kind of game, or this kind of part of the game, and then the mindset you have to be in to care about, you know what, I want to solve the child abuse problem of the bayou. Of, you know what I'm saying? It's just like... It just doesn't make any fucking sense, man.
Oh, she's blue, so she's helping you.
Yeah, the little creature.
Oh, when you make her blue, she attacks the enemies. That's pretty cool. That's a good mechanic. You're healing, and then you can unravel her. She's still unraveled. If you don't unravel, do they spawn back?
I don't know. I think they just disappear.
Oh, the unravel's behind you if you want to look at it. Oh, disappears. Methbear says, Phil Spencer's line is what DSP constantly says. He has regular Phil Spencer crash outs. Do you watch a lot of DSP?
I really don't, but I have nothing against the guy. I've just, you know, I know him as the masturbating guy.
Yeah.
And then I know that that's not all he's known for, and I know that Review Tech
Yep.
Really likes him or is obsessed with him, but I'm not really
I think he did something with the logs, by the way.
studied enough on the lore to understand what the guy is. I mean, he's a bad game player, right? Or he's a good game player?
DSP's bad at video games.
Okay, so what's so appealing about him? Why is he so well known?
I think he's just like such a weird, unique person, and making fun of him is so easy that people just watch him for that. Yeah, this area's done.
He reminds me of the guy in that had the heart attack in the Clerks movies.
Why? Why does he remind you of that?
He looks like him.
It needs power, Jeffy. You gotta find the power source.
I
Probably
wanna
behind
go
you.
I want to go get in the shit machine again.
No, behind you. There's probably like a...
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Interact, a generator.
That's dumb. What a dumb...
You discovered the generator secret. It was right next to the power secret.
Oh, that's fun. That's better.
Gaynubs with $2 says, "Can you please apologize for that? You're making Glass Burrito sad." Oh, it's in the shit water. Please don't hit yourself with shit. You have full health. I want to see you get the next spot. Oh, never mind. You go all the way across. Gaynubs gave $2 asking if you to apologize to Glass Burrito.
For what?
For the comment.
No, I already no.
Glass Burrito is forever the enemy of the
He's
stream.
not the enemy. That's the funny part.
Been abandoned for years.
I got nothing against Glass Burrito.
Left Control Gaming says that it's DSP's takes that are funny, and Ravenous says DSP sucks at fighting games. He was okay at them 20 years ago.
I mean, people hate my takes too, you know, so...
Hold on. I'm taking control away, putting this up.
Okay. What's it say?
It was the AI lady with a picture that said sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the other thing, you know, the what's the word? Internet culture where I'm supposed to care about my takes being bad and being ratioed. So what my goal is to do what? Just say things that you agree with, and that makes me happy.
You're supposed to pull it somewhere?
Push or pull it. I don't know where I'm going with it.
Where's the next jump? Oh, through that gate, maybe? How do you get that far? Maybe look around. There's probably something with that box.
Maybe there's
to get up to that ledge right there.
Button.
No, Jeffy. Look behind you. That has a little like walking thing or climbing thing. You make it and you push it over there. There you go. Now you can get onto the thing. Good job. Yeah, more fluff.
Floof, goddammit.
Let's see. I watch DSP for the takes. His takes are funny. Real quick, I'm gonna take you away.
What are you doing?
I gotta go to live chat. I switched it off for a bit. There you go. You're back. He blames everything and everyone and everything except for himself. That DSP guy.
Oh my
god. A lot of my friends are really deep in the lolcow space. Like not Keemstar, but the actual lolcows of the internet. Like our buddy of the stream, Mr. Don Bader, and
Oh, he likes that stuff?
yeah, he's big into that stuff. And Reckless Rage, owners of the Thunderdome Discord. Check it out.
Oh, I see.
I think you push it, and then you.
Yeah.
Oh, you might want to push it back so you can get up to the.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, it pulls back by itself. So you just jump on. And you get back in the. Wow.
Hey, more combat.
Yeah, the combat in this game kind of sucks.
Let's go.
It doesn't make you feel accomplished. It's just like hey, you did the correct responses.
Yeah, or now it's time to deal with combat.
Yeah. I think, depending on how many combat sequences there are in this game, it would have been nicer to have like mini boss battles that had like unique mechanics per area.
Well, so far there hasn't even been a boss battle. The first big boss wasn't even a boss. It was just a platformer section that wasn't even really a platformer. So it was just insane.
Control the thing. Throw your flute guy to control the enemy, and then it'll help you when you fight the other enemies. I think that's the best power up so far. Is you get someone else to assist you. Proto V says, swinging by to say hi to my favorite streamer.
Hey, Proto V, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see him.
How you doing, man?
He's good, it seems like.
Good. Haven't seen him in a while.
By the way, chat, you can become a member to the stream, help support the show, and shows us that the gaming content is still something you guys are interested in. It's $5 for the entire month to show your support. Real nice for you. Real nice for us.
For you too.
Yeah, you
You'll feel good.
If you like the gaming content, it shows us that this is what you guys want to see on the channel. We'll keep doing it. I know Monday and Tuesday we missed the morning gaming stuff. We've been doing a lot of like administrative work in the background. According to DSP's mom, getting caught jacking it was his greatest achievement in life.
I mean, yeah.
What do you think is your greatest achievement in life, Jaffe? And I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I was gonna say having your kids, raising a family.
I mean, it didn't really feel like an achievement, though. It just felt like a joy.
Well, okay, because your kids are your favorite part of life, right? That's the best that life has been for you. But if you had to, in your career, in your professional life, if someone asked them, hey, what's the greatest achievement Jaffe's done? What do you think they would say? Externally.
Hang on.
Oh, this is where you get all your damage in. He's doing this shit. That's well. When he gets out of the ground, he makes damage. So you want to avoid that.
Can you pause, mute for a minute?
We are muting. It is just me, guys. You can't hear Jaffe. Just me talking. How's it going? Ravenous says, example, Ragnarok, Miles Morales, R and C Rift Apart. I've waited to get them for free. What are you talking about, Ravenous? Let's see. I saw the... Let's go. Saw the Xbox post a picture of all the games to counter the Xbox owners do not buy games. He had 0 Xbox Series games, just 360 and Xbox One games. It was hilarious. Okay. All right. Chat, we're gonna... Jeffy has to step out for a moment, so it's me and you gaming. I might lose combat multiple times. We'll see. Usually takes me a minute to...
They said they'll get rid of her.
Get rid of her, yeah. So I will remove the AI chick from the next Gabbing Games. I'll create a new OBS scene. What's happening
Jolene's
here?
guilt got the best of her, despite telling herself it wasn't murder. If her daddy didn't punish her and Tom all those years, they wouldn't have done what they did. She vowed to dedicate herself to good works and let the Lord sort it out.
Tech, you guys ever thinking of holding a small COD tourney or something similar? Oh, yeah. Oh, we got the pig. The little pig doily. We're putting it in a bottle. Oh, chat, for this, when Jaffe's gone, feel free. Throw me as many questions in the chat about stuff you want Jaffe to do. You want Jaffe to, answer. I would love to bring that to him.
One more should do it.
We got upgrades. Stigma Bane. Weaved enemies will take more damage from all sources. Weaved enemies take more damage. You cannot move or attack. This one is after a strand pull inflicts increased. Okay, so this is the CC, and they take more damage. We're doing this one. Ludo, €5. You guys should watch some videos of DSP on Elden Ring to have a glimpse of the character. LOL. Never heard so many complaints on a video. We could do that. We're thinking about renewing content on the Patreon, like the uncensored stuff. Jaffe has some takes that are pretty wild that we do kind of restrict on the normal streams to not get like fucked over.
Luda57 sent a super chat for $5.86 and included the message. You guys should watch some videos of DSP on Elden Ring to have a glimpse of the character. Lol, never heard so many complaints on a video lay.
Yeah, we will definitely watch some DSP. But yeah, Patreon content, we're looking to do some more unfiltered, uncensored Jaffe. Things that we can't stream on YouTube because we'll get cut down for, copyright strike. We might do some lives there. We might do some special behind-the-scenes content. I have been recording some videos of Jaffe IRL, and I want to start posting them there. I feel like the fans that are interested in seeing like what Jaffe's life is like outside of just being on the camera, at the studio, at the house. Ravena says, all I know for sure is I buy far less games today than I did 5 years ago. Got tired of them going to PS Plus after I bought them, so now I usually just wait unless it is something I'm going to co-op. True. Multiplayer games has been a market that has increased sales. Games like Peak. Peak is one of the most gifted games on Steam right now. If not the most gifted. Where am I supposed to go? Back out here. Yeah, I can definitely see not doing the big buys for $60, $70, $80. Unless it's like a cultural phenomenon type game. Like, of course. How do I... Stupid fucking mushrooms. Can I throw them up there? Maybe if I'm higher up, I can do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it from higher up. For sure, I'm gonna have to buy GTA at the at launch. There's no way I can't be involved with what's happening in that gaming sphere until like months down the line. Has GTA ever been Game Pass? Does anyone know? Oh, I think that was the hole to enter him into here. There's nothing up there. Yeah, there's nothing up there. They do it with sales anyways. I can wait years. There are over 500 games released each year. Plenty to play. Tech, you guys going to play some Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta when it comes out? Yeah, that's the plan. There's games Jaffe doesn't want to play, but he'll sit here and comment and read the chat while I play them for him. So I think that's the go-to. Like, Death Stranding 2. He's played Death Stranding 1. I think he gave it 3 more hours. No, not a combat. Fuck me. But he would be more amicable to playing or watching me play games and giving commentary about the industry and stuff. Oh yeah, these as soon as you understand the power-ups, this becomes so much easier. unravel. Dodge this guy. Go for this guy. We watch for the enemy cycles here. Please dodge, please get out of here. No! Let me out! Please. I thought you had no health, please. No, I'm dead. Fuck. Let's see. It's been on PlayStation Extra. Yes, it goes in and out. Do you guys ever finish games their entirety in a series? Oh, you mean like on stream? Protokage? Let us know if you're talking about like an entire... Are you asking if we do like a Let's Play of a game? If so, it'd be nice. Tech, you should play some Civ and do commentary. I've thought about it. I can record videos on my own PC and then upload them. But it probably would be in my own channel. Jeffy doesn't want to just fill his channel with my content. That'd be probably bad for the... What's the term? Not image, for the branding. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, I infected that bitch, so now I can attack this guy. Okay, then unravel. And I think it spawns other stuff? Or do I have to kill her first? I think I have to kill her first. Unravel. Okay, and then I can... Okay, so she takes more damage when she's stunned. No, they have a fucking regen thing that I have to focus on too, apparently. Okay, so if I stun her like that, I can push her back, and then I can get more damage in. I can unravel, it freezes time. And I can dodge this blast from the end. The camera work's not great. Okay, I pulled that guy in. I'm gonna stun him, and then I'm gonna just fucking go to town. Okay, if I unravel to him, I get more health. Oh, get back. Okay, shit. And then I can capture her, which stuns her too. And then I can attack her. Hell yeah, boys! We beat a combat, and it was Tech who did it. I didn't fuck up, thank God. I'm gonna heal, and then I'm gonna get this little fucking spawn thing out, which gives us a memory. Let's see chat. Methbear says, at David Jaffe, a video of DSP playing God of War Ragnarok was shown at GDC presentation on level design. No way. If you're in the Discord, Methbear, please link that. Tag me in it. Let me alt tab. Any of our mods, if you can drop the link to the Discord, that'd be sick. If not, I'm doing it now. All right, then I close this. Then I go like this. Okay, so let me delete that message. If you're in the Discord, tag me and shit. I am reading the Discord. I'm reading the post. Jaffe almost never checks out the Discord post. And it's not mainly on him. He's not really understanding of the platform. He doesn't know how the social media thing works with Discord. But if you tag at TechProtect in the Jaffe Discord, I will read all your messages. I'll make sure that anything that's relevant for the stream will get shown to Jaffe. And any stories you share, whether it's for Gabbin' Games or if it's for Madhouse, I will make sure that gets put on the docket so Jaffe can take a look at them. Let's see. I'm surprised consider a lot of games require your brain to adapt to its reward system and get into the groove. Hopping from game to game, you don't really get the actual experience. Maybe it's a combination of me having like also pretty bad ADHD and having like a unique type of autism. I like having multiple running experiences of games. So currently I have 5 playthroughs I'm doing. I'm doing Cyberpunk. I'm doing the God of War Ragnarok. I'm doing Pal World, and a couple other ones. Bold F says, Tech sounds like an actual producer there. Yeah, I am an actual producer. A lot of the background stuff you guys don't see. What the fuck is this fog? Supposed to run? I think I'm supposed to run. It's like a timed thing. I don't trust these fucking ghost platforms. Oh, fuck. Okay, there's a little quick time event. Oh, it's a fucking left trigger pull strand thing. Up there. Oh, I'm being chased by the gator, I think? Who fucking knows? Oh, I'm getting to the train. Yeah, left trigger. Okay, now we're here. Can I turn back and see what's chasing me? Oh, nothing. Oh, that black fog is chasing me. That's not good. Well, let's get out of here, gamers. Gamers, let's go. It's catching up. I don't want to die, gamers. Don't let me get embarrassed in front of the Jeffy fans. Ah! Is there a wall ride mechanic? Tell me there's a... Oh, what the fuck? There is a wall ride mechanic. That's actually kind of cool. While we're doing this, can I say, Call of Duty Ghosts actually had some pretty good gunplay. Some pretty fucking fantastic playthrough experiences. And I know during the time, people were like, oh, I fucking did not like Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts was not great. I don't think you knew what you were talking about. I loved Call of Duty Ghosts. I miss that era of Call of Duty. Although, top Call of Duty of all time for me is Modern Warfare 3 on the PlayStation. Oh, I can go up the wall, apparently, while riding that. I thought it was essential. Pretty sure it is essential, not extra. Let me Google. I don't know what you're talking about. Ravenous. It's not a pure gaming channel, really. We're talking about this channel. This channel is not pure gaming. Stop, Courage. No more crying. I want there to be gaming content from David Jaffe, the guy who made God of War, Twisted Metal, some of the other games out there in the industry. He's renowned for his takes on game design. You know, he was a... I forget what the actual title is. Not a judge, but he helped kind of control or guide, you know, the games elected to the DICE Awards. And, you know, he's important. And his gaming prestige, you could say, is something that shouldn't die out. In my opinion, one of the best eras of gaming has to be from like the year 2000 to 2010. Those games were phenomenal. They were really focused on gameplay and achieving something in the gamer that made them want to come back and experience, whether it's the story or the actual mechanics or the world. Like it's such a era, right? Of course, my peak gaming era was 2008 to 2015. Your Skyrims, your Borderlands, your Call of Duties, of course. But I mean, as a personal take, think that a lot of the AAA mega games that came out from 2015 to 2025, they're lacking something. I don't know if you guys agree. But if you can in the chat, let me know what 10-year span of gaming was like your ideal set of games, like your ideal era. It can be, let's say you say 1994 to 2004 or 2000 and 2010. Let me know in the chat what 10-year span really hit it for you, where the games were the best for you. Oh, she does this bottle thing.
Should head towards the pig factory. They said the trailer might have got caught in the river bend.
Yeah, Blue Gamer says 96, 2006. Let's go back there. Is there anything here I should look at? No secrets. This tree's kind of cool. I got blue leaves. I can't hit the tree. Oh, this is a southern thing. I don't know if you guys know about this. Do you see how they have glass bottles on some of the branches? From my understanding, instead of pruning a tree to make sure that certain branches grow stronger, they would put glass bottles to kind of stunt the growth of that branch, right? So they could kind of design or they want branches to go. If they saw a branch going down towards like the bottom, they would put a fucking bottle on it so it doesn't like impact the growth. I'm seeing a lot of 2001, 2011, 01 to 11, 97 to 10. Yeah, that era was fantastic, and that was peak David Jaffe. That's when he was really impactful and influential with how other studios were making their games, right? A lot of people look to God of War, look to Twisted Metal, primarily God of War, right? We all know God of War is like the go-to David Jaffe game in terms of like understanding his influence in gaming. Yeah, that stuff was great. I am trying to play a lot of the older games, the retro games, to understand where Jaffe was when he was growing up. Of course, it's harder to get like Atari stuff. I need to reach out to Glass Burrito. For those who don't know who Glass Burrito, he comes from another community. Just started watching Jaffe, I think, late last year. But he's really big on like emulators, right? And I want him to help me get those set up on my PC so I can give them a shot. I may not be the most diverse gaming culture enthusiast guy. I like games. I've always liked games. But to get a better grip on where to direct Jaffe in terms of questioning, I want to have a better repertoire myself. So, Chad, do you have any recommendations on older games? Things that are like Atari or fucking Genesis, right? Sega Genesis. Throw my way. I will see about getting them emulated, getting some experience in them. I'm watching a lot of people do reviews of older games as well. Yeah, so recommend games to me. Recommend also content creators that will talk about older games. I'm willing to watch those videos. I've been doing that a bit. Let me guess. Power doesn't work.
That door needs power. Ugh, God, smells awful out here.
It's always something. All right, got a little guy. He comes in here. There's a switch up there. Do I have to jump up stuff? This guy has no movement. All right. Aw, I'm a little stuffed animal guy. Okay, he interacts with this. Somehow that turns it on? He exploded and it turned it on? Okay. Nemo, do you have a Steam Deck? I do not have a Steam Deck. I have a Switch, I have a PS4, and I have a PC. Oh, and I have an original Xbox. The original Xbox was like my true intro to gaming. I did play like the N64. I played the GameCube, but like my true intro to gaming where I was like, this is going to be me, was originally as an Xbox gamer. Which is why I didn't play the Jaffe games. I didn't have a PS2. I had a PS1. My dad did. And I played like the Grinch game. The Grinch Stole Christmas game on PS1. That was a fun game.
That's so bad, I can taste it.
Okay, there is a thing up there, and I want to get to it. Is it just this? Yeah, okay, collect. 5 floofs. Okay. Let's see. Sneaky collectible. I don't know what
We're
that
gonna
is.
have to get through there somehow, ain't I?
These all dead pigs? That's fucked up. Oh, is there something here I have to smash into them? Let's see. Oh no, not puzzles. My dog is crying because he wants to go interact with the maids that are cleaning Jaffe's house. I can't just climb him, can I? Could we do Mario Kart with fans? We have the equipment to hook up the Switch, but we don't have a Switch 2. And I don't think Jaffe wants to spend money on a Switch 2. We want you guys think like Jaffe's like a millionaire. He's not. He's like middle class-ish. So if the stream did better, possibly we could run a goal to buy a Switch 2, or to get other stuff for the. Well, it's probably not the best financial decision right now. To get a Switch 2. I'm trying to see where we can. Oh, there it is. Speaking to your mic so I can hear you. These are soundproof headphones.
Ace, come on. I said I may pick up a Switch 2 because of Bonanza.
What's Bonanza?
That just came out today, and those reviews are amazing.
Oh, Donkey Kong?
Yeah. Before then, I was like, I'm not really interested. Don't care. But
right now we're in a puzzle where there's a bunch of dead pigs.
Okay.
And I have to get rid of like a mound of dead pigs to continue on. But I'm trying to see where the Was that a door? There's no way I can break this door down. But I'm telling the chat, because I'm trying to get a better understanding of gaming culture, so I'm going to recommend older games that I can emulate and play, whether it's Atari or Genesis games, anything that really was impactful to the industry as a whole. What do you think was the most impactful games off of like the Atari, Jaffe?
I mean, Adventure was one.
What's that?
It's a. It may have been the first multi-screen adventure game. Like it was, you could move a dot around like 25 rooms, and they were all connected.
Oh, okay, like a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, ish. Kind of. I you know, it's hard to say. Did people in Japan play that and go, "Ooh, RPGs," right? I don't know, but that was the first time I ever saw a graphic game do connected multi-rooms into like a singular. I mean, you could say maybe Superman before that, but Superman's screens weren't really. They were just stacked linearly left and right, but this was up, down, left, right. You needed to backtrack and go back. You needed to remember a sense of, you know, spatial presence, stuff like that. So,
I think I did it.
but should we get it if we can find a Switch and we need one? If people want to see us play Switch stuff,
I have a Switch.
I have a Switch as well, but I mean a Switch 2.
Well, yeah, Switch 2 maybe. People are asking if you will do multiplayer events with the stream. So, like, if we got certain members gifted or whatever, if on Saturday it's us here, and I hook up the, what is that thing called? The Elgato game capture card, then we can do Switch stuff or multiplayer.
We've done multiplayer before.
Here, this is you.
Well, we got to start prepping for Madhouse, so we probably should wrap out.
144? It's up to you.
Because we got to get Cal, and I figured you could drive while I search topics and pitch them to you.
Oh, if you want me to, I can.
Well, it'll give us more time to prep for the show tonight.
Yeah. Do you wanna cut it here? What time do we get Cal?
We got to leave about 2:15.
Okay. You wanna cut it at 2? It's 1:44. Or do you want to cut it now?
No, let's just cut this, but let's just talk to the chat for about 15 minutes, see what they're up to.
Okay. Does it just auto save?
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on going back. I mean, I like it, but what do you think of this?
I would continue just to understand the rest of the story at this point.
Did you deal with the alligator yet?
No.
All right, you're still dealing with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Right now I'm going to go clear a thing. So there goes the...
Put the chat up on the TV so we can see.
Yeah. I'm waiting for GeForce to...
Pretty good GeForce for Wi-Fi, folks. Not too shabbos. And you just drag that over.
Oh, I'll just put it up there so you can see the whole thing.
But everybody can see the whole thing.
Yeah. What? I can't connect to YouTube? Oh, I typo YouTube. Dylan Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Uh-huh.
Connect to YouTube? Oh, type. There you go.
I make that big. Perfect. Hello, Sage. Jaffe saying how goat a mini. I had a minivan forever, Joker. We had a minivan for like 15 years. Ravno says I own a Switch 2, but that's a long story. One's still in a box. Well, yeah, the reason I'm interested is now just because the Donkey Kong game came out, and the reviews have been like 10s and 9s. So I'm interested in that. Can we zoom out? Because I can't.
Yeah, I can do that. It's just your eyes. I don't know what your eyes. Can you do this?
That's good. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, Pitfall, somebody's saying on the Atari, but that came out after Adventure. Ravno says, sadly, I own a Switch 2, and since there are no games, I will be getting Bonanza either today. No, I hear it's fucking great. But, I mean, you know, I knew that's why I was waiting. That's why I didn't go out and get it day one with Mario Kart, because I'm like, Mario Kart looks great, but I don't need to buy a piece of hardware for it.
Ravno says, I find it insane how Nintendo fucked third party by using an overpaid cartridge that makes them use game key cards instead. Is the cartridge hard to program to? Or is
No,
it
well, the
expensive?
cartridge I think is not even is the game even on the cartridge, or is it a download?
I think there are games that will do cartridges, but I think he's saying that the industry has to pay more money for the actual cartridge.
Yeah, no, it costs more money. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
it's
yeah,
a
hardware. Yeah.
Well, no, and the actual, you have to basically put the code on the ROM. If I don't know how it does it in those, but back in the day, it was like ROM chips you had to put on the motherboard. And,
Yeah. Sadly, it has performance issues. The Switch 2 does, Ravenous?
Well, maybe I'll wait. I never played Custards. Javi rolling in the cash. He plays the vagrant like Sandler. Who's Adam Sandler?
Because I mentioned earlier that you're not like a millionaire.
Well,
you're doing okay.
I mean, well, first off, why are you discussing my financial?
Well, because they're like, Jaffe should be able to buy everything.
I can, but I
probably
don't.
Shouldn't. Yeah.
Well, okay, no. My situation is that the less I spend, and I'm a minimalist, right? So the less I spend, the longer I can do this without it being profitable.
Yeah.
And so far, I've done it for about 8 years, and it has never been profitable. But that's not a complaint.
Yeah,
I appreciate everything you guys do for us, but. One of the reasons we brought tech on is to go look at the numbers. Let's figure out how we can make it into a real business. But my lack of running out to buy everything has as much to do with me wanting to extend my runway as long as possible as it does to. I'm 54. I've had so many experiences of buying something and then it just sits and collects dust.
Yeah.
The MetaQuest or the PSVR or. You get something really cool at Comic-Con and it sits on your shelf and after 20 minutes you never look at it again and it's shit like that.
Yeah, but we are now that I'm here, we're going to utilize a lot of that stuff to make money. Right? Imagine, because I can set up a MetaQuest.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sandler wears what he's most comfortable in. Jaffe isn't nearly as wealthy as Sandler. No.
Yeah, for sure not.
Maybe Jaffe places more value in virtual stuff. Oh, are you talking about my outfits? I like how this is an outfit, by the way.
Yeah. No, because they were saying people's impression of you is that you're like a multimillionaire guy who's sitting on the
beach.
Well, that you collect money every month from anything God of War related or Twisted Metal related.
That would be delightful.
That wasn't in your contract, right?
There were no contracts.
Yeah, it was just
money. We did really well because Sony's bonus program was really generous, and we made some hit games. And then my ex-wife was really good at investing.
Yeah.
And so we've been able to sort of float on this, which has been great.
Yeah, we're currently, because Jaffe streams, he loves doing the content. It's a passion for him, but to make it a career, we need to be financially successful. You're 96 months in the red.
Oh yeah.
So
look at Darth Nugget. He's so angry all the time.
The answer to not being profitable was to hire a full-time producer and lose viewers in the process. We're up viewers.
Yeah, we're up money too.
After the hype of locale, we've kind of steadied, and we are seeing an increase, so that's good.
But we're also fucking around with format, you guys.
Yeah, this is all testing. But it's better. People have enjoyed the format. Let us know, if you enjoy this.
Well, this format, but also Madhouse has gotten more
profitable.
But also more free form.
Yeah.
And Gavin and Games, I have started to peel away from the controversial stuff. So people were like, well, why are you playing South of Midnight? It's an old game. It's what's on my mind right now. I think and we've talked about it today, so it may not come up on tomorrow's Gavin like originally, although tomorrow I am going to be talking about Destin from ex-IGN, who I don't think he was throwing shade at me, but it was kind of rude, regardless what he said about my take on, there's a clip of it, but we'll show it tomorrow. We'll make it part of the show tomorrow. But anyway, the point is, though, I lost my train of thought. South of Midnight, right? So I genuinely think South of Midnight, it's a very interesting game to talk about because, it does so many things well and does so many things right. And there's so much to admire about it. And then it just shits the bed in the most obviously easily fixable ways. I mean, it would have been hard to fix them, but you knew what you needed to fix. So, yeah, Ravnos, I know. I will play some shit games, too. Any more devs coming up, Ivan? If it's an interesting game, that's the other thing. Like, I don't want to just run out and talk to the guy who's made the most recent thing. But if somebody's got a game out there that's really interesting I think absolutely, 100%. I don't want to talk. I don't. Okay, you can put that up if you want.
Yeah, this is just a poll for the audience. It's up there.
All right. Jaffe, didn't you start Drawn to Death with the art as well? No. I knew I wanted to do a collectible shooter where each collectible piece was a significantly different game mechanic or gameplay mechanic. And that was the start of it. And Drawn to Death was originally supposed to be an incredibly inexpensive game to make, where each character had like 4 core mechanics: run, jump, shoot, and something. And then, you bought, each one was like 99 cents because they were going to be really, really cheap to create. And each one had one unique thing about it. And that was the concept. But it just, it exploded into something else, and that was kind of unfortunate. And it got really expensive, and blah blah blah. So Anna G, you are going to be playing. It sounds like, are you going to be playing Cyberpunk soon? Somebody said I want to go back to that. That might be my next big game I go back to, because I never finished it. And I haven't gone back since like the Idris Elba stuff, and there's a new patch coming out this week, and all that shit. So I wouldn't necessarily drag out the Atari 2600. I mean, but there's that wonderful game that Atari and Digital Eclipse put out that has all those old games and the wonderful kind of documentary style. I wouldn't mind dragging that out to play, or loading that up to play. Jaffe, why do you think every game could just be made with stick figures? I mean, every game could just be made with stick figures, but I don't think every game should. To bring people on that have been laid off just to go, doesn't it suck you were late? I like I said, if you ever see me interview anyone on this channel, like I don't mind doing some things for the audience that I know that they like. But I don't think interviews can be one of those things unless I'm genuinely interested in that person. Like, I think I'm going to be going on Sacred Symbols Plus this week, and that's not a developer interview, but I always enjoy talking to Colin about games. But just to bring somebody on because they happen to be in the industry and pretend,
for the
wait, hang on. Darth Nugget says, I don't understand why you're so desperate to steer clear of controversy in gaming. I'm not desperate to steer clear of it. I'm tragically bored of it. It's childish. It's stupid. It means nothing. Like, get Laura Freyer on the show. I don't want to, right? I don't care. I don't care that I don't dislike her. She seems great, and she has a nice channel and everything. And I don't think we wouldn't have a nice conversation. But most people want me to talk to her because she's like, see, she's one of these that tells it like the gamer sees it. And I'm just like, I don't care.
There's this game developer. So I'm reaching out to smaller game devs to try and get them to have a conversation with you. Have you heard of the game World of Dogs?
No.
I'm going to put it on screen for you.
Can you get off this for a moment, though? I want to go back to the chat.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't. It's not that I. Thank you, David K. Appreciate it, buddy. It's not to say that I don't care like about what she's talking about, but it's all it is tribal, right? And all it is people want their takes validated, and I'm just like, I don't care if you like Game Pass at this point. I don't care if you like Xbox or Nintendo or like all of that shit is just, it's so tired and so played out. And I would rather talk about, like today, I would rather talk about what an interesting conundrum that you have this game like South of Midnight, and it does so many things brilliantly and so many things well, but it fucks up in so many other ways. I think that's really interesting. I don't care if Game Pass is sustainable. I love it. Game Pass today just put up a new ad of all their shit coming out this year.
Yeah, and it's good.
And it looks great. So as long as it stays treating me well as a customer, I'll keep giving them my money. But But anyway, to answer your question, though, Darth Nugget, that's why I've steered away from the sensational part.
The quote controversy.
Yeah, but I'm happy to talk controversy.
Yeah.
But not if it's just that shit.
Yeah, not the generic what the IGN fucking publicist guy is talking about or whatever. I want to show you World of Dogs.
Hang on. But interviewing John Garvin, though, it wasn't just suck because you were fired. I know John, and we have a history, and we have a history working at a company together, and so we could dive deep. For me to bring somebody when I don't know that was fired, I would feel like if somebody said, hey, Jaffe, you can get the director of Dead Space remake on the show.
Yeah.
Or even better, Silent Hill 2 remake on the show. Then what I would do is I would go back, I would replay the fuck out of that game. I would probably reach out to that, I think it's a woman who runs that Twitch account that dives deep into it.
Yeah.
And I would give you guys a really genuinely great, in my opinion, conversation about that game. But that takes a lot of prep and a lot of time, and I would need to know that that person is interested. Da Vinci says Game Pass is a dead horse in these lands. Again, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that data? I love it. It's awesome. It's a great deal. It exposes me to games I never would have played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is
all right. Here's this
gameplay.
game text dying for us to see.
All right.
That I've had in my head for years. But every time I add fog, everything turns into fucking Silent Hill. But then I found out about these things called LUTs. Now, if you don't know what an LUT is...
So this is the, I think, solo developer of this game.
Okay.
It's a heavy movement-based first-person shooter.
That sucks.
And he talks about...
But I'm using it to color grade the game in Photoshop.
I can't hear you and him at the same time.
He's talking about how he goes through and he's developing this game.
We're doing any of this because my body was taken over by a spiritual...
Wait,
I stopped talking. Just watch the guy.
Just watch the video?
...entity. I was raised on games that always looked piss yellow. So I was genetically hardwired to give World of Dogs a piss filter. A subtle piss filter. This is before. Too scary. And this is after.
So his social media account is, I think, fucking hilarious.
We started working on the final version of the map for World of Dogs. And making this shit is going to be rough. Because not only is the surface the size of, like, Canada, there's an entire underground half that plays like a Metroidvania. This shit looks like the Gmod tunnels. Pretty soon we'll be posting our 5th public playtest on this map on my Discord. Shouts out to Occult Visuals and Hayden, my dogs. When this was a solo project, this is what the first playtest map looked like. Dude, this took me days, and I was trying hard. No.
Yeah, so this guy, he's funny when he's unfiltered, and I think he would mesh well with like your style of conversation. And if we did stuff like this, because we did the poll in the chat, and 41% of them say we want Jaffe playing games and reviews. 37 said Jaffe talking to budding developers. So there's this game. There's like the sledding game with like the guy who's like...
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in those conversations if the game is interesting. And if there's something unique about it, or if their take on game development is unique. But, yeah. But I don't, you know. Third-person Metrovanias don't work, says Bold Alpha. I don't think they work as well. There are some that have worked. I mean, what's the one Stig did? The Star Wars games from Infinity work really well, I think, in third person. What happened with Lolcow? Well, we got fired, I guess.
You got fired.
Well, the show was canceled,
Yeah.
so... No, Salsy, that's what I'm saying. I am talking about what excites me. I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. I mean, you could ask other more positive things as the falling out with Microsoft. I mean, maybe.
It's just striking when the iron's hot is important to draw some viewers. I agree.
Yeah.
We should be more topical in the game space.
That's what Gabbing in Games is.
Yeah.
I mean, we cover, so for tomorrow's show, we're talking, I want to talk about the Destin thing.
Yeah.
because he called me out.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about that. I want to talk. I was going to talk about the Bonanza reviews, but maybe that's going to be old news by tomorrow.
No, it'll be fine.
Just go to NeoGAF, and I'll tell you. There was an interesting poll in NeoGAF right now about what this one fascinated me. It was about what the most important things are in a game for you. And the number 2 thing really was surprising. I was glad to see that game mechanics and gameplay and systems was number 1, but I was surprised that story and narrative came in at number 2. I was like, really? Wow, that's really, at least for this audience, the NeoGAF audience, which tend to skew older, that means a hell of a lot to them.
Where do you want to go in NeoGAF?
Just gaming discussion. That's the only place I go in NeoGAF.
Where's it at?
Go down. Right there, top. Let's see what's going on.
Can you see that smaller? Do you mean
zoom in a little bit? I'm not wearing my glasses. That's good. Keep going down. Let's see what's happening in the world.
What games are you currently playing?
NVIDIA GeForce game ready. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Price leaked for the Xbox. Ooh.
We're talking about that tomorrow.
Do you want to look at it?
I already know what it is, but sure. It's basically $800 for the high end.
For the high end, that's what I thought. I was going to tell you. I think my prediction was $900 for the premium.
Yeah.
And about $600 for the.
It's pounds, so yeah. And it's not official, but it did leak, and it's from PC Gamer, and it did leak on the ROG Ally site. So I believe that's where it leaked from. It's expensive, but what do you want? You're getting a PC. At that point, the real question is, how much more would it cost you to get a comparable PC that's a desktop?
From my understanding, because the firm or the operating system is Microsoft, like Windows, essentially.
Yeah.
This is a PC build, and I think
you can plug it in and use it as a PC.
You have a PC. I think the I forget who it was. Maybe it was Linus Tech Tips, who talked about the hardware inside this device, and that was the lower end device. He said if you bought a PC with these specs that can play the games that this thing can play, you're looking at coming in at $650 to $800.
All right, so it's probably comparable.
Probably comparable.
Yeah.
And for it being a handheld, that also
if
doubles.
but if there's not a degradation of frame rate or quality going from docking it to your TV.
I think the docking, again, because it's using the onboard graphics card thing that they built in, right?
To the hardware, yeah.
Yeah, so there shouldn't be that much degradation.
Steam Deck has, a Switch has degradation.
Yeah, well, that's because, if you're upscaling to, your 4K TV, right? Because I don't think it plays in 4K. I don't think the screen is meant for 4K.
Okay, well, then assuming there's no degradation, I think it's a great price. But people who were expecting it to compete with the Switch...
No.
Yeah, it's a PC.
Yeah. But I'm... Personally, I'm more a consumer than anything when in the game space. If I could get full gaming experiences out of all the games that I'm going to be playing on this thing at $1,000 price point, it seems reasonable.
Yeah.
But I'm not the average American market for games is lower middle class to lower class. Not a lot of high end. Rich people don't play games as much as middle class people do.
I think you're making things up. That's because there's just less rich people than middle class people.
Well, I think it's per capita. I'll look at I remember seeing a study on this that
they have less to escape from.
Yeah, the wealthy don't play games as much as
they play games with us as the pawns.
Yeah, it's our lives and our income.
That's
right.
Control. That's right.
We're cutting the stream in 3 minutes. If you want to wrap up.
Well, no, I think it's interesting, but and again, this is one of the things going back to the sensational stuff. I'm just so fed up with it because now you're going to have people saying, that's Xbox, it's so stupid. It's like, you know what? Then don't fucking buy it. Ultimately, it's just, you're wasting your fucking voice. But here's the thing, though, is, I don't think I'm going to buy this either because I don't need it. I stream everything, right? So I don't need the latest and greatest hardware. I have it. It's called GeForce. It costs me $20 a month. Or I have xCloud.
Yep.
And I'm good, right? So I understand that that's not everyone's experience, and I totally appreciate that. But for me, I would be, Nintendo has me because it's never come into
to other consoles
right.
or to Steam or whatever.
But like even Ghost of Yodi, which I know a lot of people were bitching about that. I'm like, it looks good. Ghost of Yodi looks good.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of that game.
But I'm probably not gonna buy. I was thinking about buying a PS5 Pro, and I'm like, I'll just wait for it to come to. Although it doesn't come to. Do they stream on their shit?
PlayStation?
Yeah, they bring it to Steam, so
Yeah.
I'll be able to stream it on GeForce, or I'll be able to stream it on Xbox Gaming.
Yeah.
So it's just now if I moved somewhere where I couldn't stream, then it would be a very different conversation. But that's not where I'm at right now. So
yeah, I think for my income, it's probably a big buy. But back when I was like a normal, corporate employee or whatever, $1,000 for a gaming device that I can take to my bedroom when I'm done playing at my desk, that sounds wonderful. It plays everything as smoothly as it does on I have a 3060 graphics card, which is not high end. It's like a 3060 Ti. But if I can do that, this is like a easy buy for me at $1,000. But I also have no kids, no mortgage, no whatever.
Well, and you get all these fucking games.
Yeah.
You can play pretty much anything at that point.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know I haven't done enough research in the story. Like I said, it was going to be for tomorrow. What the zeitgeist is like? Are people bitching about it or not? I don't know. But I do think there are people who thought this was going to be an Xbox handheld, and I don't think that's sort of what it was. It's meant to go head to head probably with Steam Deck and shit like that. I can't see the chat. There we go.
Pulling the chat for you.
Are they still complaining about Laura Foyer or debating her?
I think we should. I'll look into that story, but it might be worth doing.
I mean, if she wants to, I don't think she has thrown in her lot with that kind of grift group at all. But I think that grift group has definitely picked her up as Laura Foy, whatever her name is, says this, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Wolfenstein 2 on the Xbox One or Xbox One X.
Imagine playing games to stroke your what?
Imagine playing games to stroke your epeen instead of for fun to experience a virtual world through diverse perspectives. Yeah, couldn't IRL.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's so much cool shit. I'm excited to go to the arcade.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been to a big fucking arcade that's both retro and new.
Oh, now that I have your Twitter account, I'm gonna reach out to their marketing team.
Yeah.
See if we can get like an event going.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. But no, we can if you guys want Laura on. I've never met her, but I'm happy to bring her on and talk to her if I can find. I need to watch some videos of hers and get a sense of what we would have in common and have to talk about and stuff.
Yeah.
We should go grab Cal.
Sorry? What are you saying?
We're in here, baby.
They're cleaning.
Calvin. Is Calvin home?
No, we're going to go pick him up.
We have 1 minute left, Jaffe.
All right, well, let's wrap it up.
Oh, they're still here. Sorry, I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Well, we have Gavin and Games coming in tomorrow. You want to do 10 Gavin and Games?
10:30 or 11.
10:30 or 11. Okay, we'll announce that tomorrow. We'll give you an hour before. We'll post it.
And then tonight we're back on at 6 actually.
6 on the dot.
6
cut,
tonight.
Cut hard at 8.
Cut hard at 8 tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, for Madhouse.
Yeah.
Last comment. Let's see. The Xbox ROG Ally could be worthwhile if the price is right. I like that the controller is built into it, and it's trying to provide more of a pick-and-play console experience. I think the diversity of the games offered by the platform makes it much more amicable than getting like a Switch. If a Switch 2 was $1,000, there's no way. Even for the exclusivity of Nintendo, I couldn't. But $1,000 to get a PC.
Yeah.
A high-end PC.
Salty Beast, thank you for the super chat. He says, y'all get Laura Freyer on the show. We'll let me look in and see if I've... Well, let me watch some of her latest videos. Make sure we've got something that connects that we can really talk about, that I really want to have a conversation with her, and I'll bring her on. So, if she wants to come on, of course. I mean, she's she's a bigger
you're
channel.
David Jaffe.
Yeah, and she's also a bigger channel than we are. So I don't
you're
fucking
David
know.
Jaffe.
All right, well I know that.
All right, chat.
That was it. Thanks, fellas.
That was Gavin and Games. We love you guys so much. Top people for the stream.
Nemo, we'll see you tonight, buddy.
Let's do top 5. Ravenos, top 5. Happy 579. I don't know what your actual username is there, but number 4. BT Mav at number 3.
Thank you, guys.
Meth Bear number 2, and Bold Alpha Wolf number 1 chatter for tonight.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much for all the support and the super chats and the memberships and hanging out with us. We will be back tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow as always. Bye, guys.